Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we're going to talk about Chanel's Exclusifs perfumes and a new release for the holiday season. And I do believe that it won't just be limited to the holiday season of 2023, but it will go on into the next year, 2024, until supplies last. And I think they're probably checking out how are they selling, and if they sell well, they might continue manufacturing this. What am I talking about? Well, let's find out together. First, subscribe to my channel before we get to it. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks such as really cute perfume emojis. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week, so come join us in the live chats. Hi, chat. So let me tell you where it's at. Let me cue in the first image. I'm going to shift to the side. I have taken all of these photos myself, so the copyright of the photos is with me. Okay, just for clarification, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. In the Chanel beauty boutiques, Chanel has silently kind of snuck in, without any advertisement, this coffret, this little box with 3 Les Exclusifs perfumes, 75 ml each. So I have here an example. Here is a 75 ml bottle of Cuir de Russie in the Eau de Parfum concentration. Love it to bits. I'm spraying it on top of another perfume that I have, IYKYK. Let's see how they blend together. But that's neither here nor there for this video. Just a little Easter egg for who has watched and knows what I'm talking about. But back to this. Now, when I saw this, and let me show you the next picture. In this case, we got Sycamore, Eau de Cologne, and Coromandel. This is from the top. You see there's 3 holes here. So there's that lid in the back that kind of flips to the top. It's not that you have to buy these 3 perfumes. You get to choose the 3 that are in stock that you wish to place in this little coffret. And once you select the 3 you want, you pay them full price. Then the sales associate proceeds to unbox each bottle from its original made in France cartonnage, the packaging, and they place the 3 bottles that you've chosen. If you wish, you can also choose the same perfume 3 times. You could choose to buy 3 times Cuir de Russie, you know, and then they're going to place 3 Cuir de Russies in here. Like I said, you choose the 3 you want, you pay them full price. That's $300 per bottle. The 75 mils have come to cost that much by now. So that would be for this set. If you were to buy it from another brand, they would probably charge you a little bit less, because if you buy a set, like, you get more value for your money, usually. But Chanel is not playing those games anymore. They stopped quite a while back. They think that probably, allegedly, something like this diminishes their image or their desirability or their perceived value on the market. So they will not give you a rebate, you know what I mean? Like a sort of a discount if you buy 3 bottles. No. Actually, not only that, so you will be spending $300 plus $300 plus $300, $900 for the 3 of these, and you get this box. So here's the funny part. If you don't tell your sales associate that you also want to keep the original boxes that each of these bottles came in individually, which are made in France, they will throw them away. So they will open the 3 boxes, they will put the 3 bottles into the slots. They will close then this little coffret. Let me show you the next picture, how it looks closed. They will close the coffret. It looks like this when it's closed. Yeah, it is beautiful and elegant, but it doesn't have any foliage around it. And they will give you this box. This then comes probably in a slide box as well. And this is what you're going to get. But they will throw away the original boxes that these came in unless you don't tell your sales associate, hey, I would also like to keep my individual Les Exclusifs boxes. The original Les Exclusifs boxes are made in France. This box is made in China. So let me show you the next picture. And I lifted the box and I photographed it from the bottom. So you can see here, usually at the bottom of every perfume box at Chanel, they list the name of the perfume. But since this box, you put whatever perfumes you want in it, of the Les Exclusifs 75 ml Eau de Parfums available. That's why there's no name of perfumes down here, because you just literally get the box. They scan this after they have scanned the 3 perfumes you're buying separately. And then on top of scanning those 3, $900 plus tax, then they scan this, and this should be free, on top as an added freebie. But right here, coffret box right underneath, made in China. Now, it's a freebie. A lot of Chanel not all, but most Chanel freebies are made in China. By freebies, I don't mean samples of products, creams, perfumes, makeup. I mean freebies like their pouches, beauty cases, stickers, pins, fan merch freebies. Most of them are made in China. This box as well. Now, let me show you the next picture of the close-up that I've taken so you can see better. For those of you who can't really see, very tiny here, I zoomed in the photo that I took. I zoomed it in, turned it, because it was at an angle. So I've straightened it out. So you have coffret box made in China. And this is kind of the product number, 3 times 75 ml. And Chanel, what were you thinking? And this is my point, what I'm trying to make in this video. For collectors, I mean, what is the added value here, Chanel? I'm really curious, because I'm a huge lover of your Les Exclusifs range. I own each and every single perfume from this range. Also in the extrait form, eau de toilette, eau de parfum. Eau de toilettes have been discontinued, but I have them. I purchased them when they were still around. And I'm always looking forward to some special new release from Chanel when it comes to the Les Exclusifs. I've been hoping for years that they would, at least from a couple of these perfumes, that they would bring out a shower gel, a body cream. Could you imagine if Chanel number 22, if they would re-release, because back in the, in the 20s, 30s, and then in the 50s, and the 60s, and the 70s, and the 80s, they actually had a soap bar for Chanel number 22. They had the eau de cologne, even. They had the, body lotion, bath gel. Listen, a body milk for Chanel number 22. Like, charge me a leg and a kidney for it. I'll still buy it. I'm that sucker. But give the Les Exclusifs range something special. I cannot believe that Chanel doesn't dignify this wonderful collection with something a little bit better than a cardboard box made in China that you can only get if you purchase 3 bottles of $300 each. And then you get a paper cardboard made in China box. That's all you could come up with after you've increased your prices for the 50th time, after the 200 ml bottles are now $450 plus tax. So we're talking after tax around $500. You're charging $500 for this. $30 after tax for $330, $500. $900 plus tax to buy 3 bottles, and then you get cardboard thing that you couldn't even make in France because you wanted to save money, so you made it in China. And the least you could have done, and even that is cringe, the least you could have done would have been to know your clients, to know who is buying your perfumes. Like, for example, me. I buy them several times a year. I drink them up like water. You could at least, say to your clients, like, hey, this season, we know you know, Dacob, we know you already purchased over 20 of these in your lifetime. These little ones. Here's a little tiny box for you in case you want to have a little box to travel, a little something, just to say thank you for being our client. Here's a little made in China freebie box to put 3 bottles if you want for display purposes. No. You gotta buy another 3 bottles. Spend $900 plus tax, and you're gonna get, let me show you the first picture again, and you're gonna get this. Why is the next picture not showing? Go back. There you go. Back again. Beginning. What is this? What is this? It looks good, sure. Yeah, it looks good, okay. But you guys, can I remind you of how Chanel's coffrets used to look like in the 30s and in the 50s? They were made of wood with a velvet interior. Some of them were made in leather, with a leather interior, with 3 extraits inside. Like when you were buying a set, it was an object. It was art. It was craftsmanship. Like these coffrets were on another level of quality. Now we're getting cardboard that they did not even care to make in Europe because it would cost them too much. So they made it in China. Kev says, this is trash that I'd probably throw away as soon as I get home. There you go. Like, why? Then please don't do this, Chanel. Okay, so who at Chanel Perfumes marketing was thinking that this little box would make you want to buy 3 perfumes? Like, how does this incentivize you? How does this made in China cardboard box, how is this box supposed to make you, the customer, want to purchase $900 worth of 75 ml perfume? How? You're already asking for $300 per 75 ml plus tax. That's already preposterous. That's already a monstrosity of a price. Monstrosity of a price, in my opinion. But then you're like, but now I want you to spend $900. Let me think, how do I make you spend $900 plus tax? Oh, I know. Let me make a cardboard box in China and make it look like something that you're, oh yeah, well now, yes, oh well. It was a lot for me to spend $300 on one single bottle, but now that there's the cardboard box from China, yes, now I want to spend the $900 plus tax for a triptych because it's really worth it. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, in my opinion. This is embarrassing. Then just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do something like this, because this is beyond cringe. This is so bad. I don't know if I'm the only person that sees it this way. You know, let me know in the comment section down below, because obviously everybody's very opinionated. But I love Chanel. You know, I love their perfumes. Like I said, I have all of their perfumes. From their mass released perfumes to their Les Exclusifs range to the Les Eaux range. I have them all. Okay? I love them all. And so I want to see Chanel do well. I want Chanel to be successful. I want their perfumes to become known worldwide and everybody to love them. I really do. I really do. Because I really love them. But then when I see something like this, I have the feeling, oh my God, Chanel is not having the right people working in the marketing teams. Because this has nothing to do with the quality of their perfumes. This sort of release has nothing to do with the poetry, the beauty of these fragrances, the potential that these fragrances have. Seriously? This is where it's at? This is all you could come up with in 2023. We're ending 2023, and this is your holiday special. A cardboard box made in China that you get only if you spend $900 plus tax. Actually, yeah, Kev. Such a moment. Very Tyra Banks. Chanel, we were all rooting for you. Cardboard coffin, says T-Pal. Jack's Back Attack says, this feels generic for products that are not generic. Well, I mean, it is the aesthetic of Chanel, this like clean, aseptic lines. Like, I have nothing against the design of this box, you guys. Let me show you the third picture. Especially, look how beautiful it is once it's closed. There's a beauty there. No, listen, I'm not sitting here debating the aesthetics. This looks gorgeous. This looks gorgeous. This is beautiful. I love this. I love this sleek, austere Chanel dry aesthetic. Love it. But this is not something that you sell me for $900. You see what I mean? Like, if you really want to do this box and you want to make it made in China, then give this as a special little extra freebie for your clients that have been buying your perfumes for years. And you just tell them, hey, I have a special little, just a little small token of appreciation for being our Les Exclusifs client for so many years. We know that you have already 20 of these little bottles. Here's a little tiny box, you know, for you in case you're traveling in a train. You're doing the Orient Express and you want this little luxurious moment on your tray. You know what I mean? And they give you this little empty box for free to put your perfumes in, just as a token of appreciation for being their client. That makes sense to me. Sure, made in China cardboard box and you're giving it to your loyal customers as a gift. Yeah, that's okay. I can stand behind that. But making this kind of the reason why a person should spend $900 in order to get this, and to have to tell your sales associate on top of that while you're at the cash register, hey, please don't throw away the original cardboard boxes that every bottle comes in individually, because they will take them out. They will throw away the cardboard boxes and they will put these 3 bottles naked inside of this little box here. So, enough blabbering. Thumb up the video if you're enjoying it. My tip to you, if you really want this, okay, if you really want to spend the $900 plus tax and for the 3 bottles and then to get this on top, this is my tip to you. Tell your sales associate to please not open the original packaging of these I would recommend to tell the sales associate to keep each one of these 3 sealed in its foliage, in its original boxes. Keep it sealed. And tell them to leave this one sealed as well. So in other words, I would tell the sales associate to give me originally sealed 3 bottles. Don't open them, sales associate. And give me this originally sealed. Put all 4 products inside of my shopping bag. And then I will, at my own convenience, decide when and how I wish to open my individual bottles and this. Because chances are, a lot of you already have a ton of these at home. Or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever. So you could decide to use this box for your already, used bottle. You know what I mean? Like I still already have a dent in this one, so I can put this one in the box. You know what I mean? And then I will decide at my own convenience when I want to break the seal off of the brand new bottles. So if you really want to go for this thing, then I would recommend telling your sales associate, hey, please leave the 3 perfume bottles originally sealed individually and this originally sealed, and then I'll do it at home when I feel like doing it at home. Aisha says, if it was lacquered wood, it would be more of a reason to spend the money. I agree with you. That's what I was saying. Like they used to make them in leather when Coco was still alive, in beautiful exotic woods with velvet lining. Oh my gosh, so many beautiful variations. Kev says, just give us a trio of 15 milliliter travel size Exclusifs already and charge whatever you'd like. I completely agree with you on that as well, Kev. I've been begging them for years, like, please give us refillable little spray bottles, 10 mil. The twist and spray version, but that we can unscrew so that we can get bigger bottles and kind of refill so that we can travel. No, they don't want to do that. They're like, no, 75 mil is good for travel. Yeah, technically it's good for travel, but this is very thick glass, very, very heavy. I don't use just one Les Exclusifs perfume when I travel. I need at least 5 or 6 of them. This weighs me down a ton. Imagine 6 of them. They're heavy. I wish Les Exclusifs would come out with like 15 to 20 mil travel sized refillables. It would be the best thing it would be amazing. Kev says, yeah, they're way too heavy and I don't like to check my fragrances. I don't check my luggage either. My 75 mil Chanel's come with me, carry on. Period. Always. I do not check these in. So, let me go back to the second image. This part here with the 3 openings is a separate cardboard piece, by the way, that if you forget and by accident take it out, because this one is detachable, these little 3 holes that kind of go on top of these stoppers. If you by any chance take that out and forget to put it back in, because it's not glued, and you forget to put it back in, and then this little lid here, you close that up, and then the lid on top, you seal it, and then you move the box, these bottles are going to loosen up, fall out, and they're going to start banging against each other. There's that little inconvenience to think about as well when you have this coffret. That this part on the top is loose. You can take it out. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. I'm just so disappointed, It's like they don't do anything special for Les Exclusifs. I mean, they did the beautiful little set of 19 bottles, including the oil, which was $350. They did that mid-year, like May, June, right? And I bought that one, but that one sold out immediately. They never restocked. Like, that's something I would say, yeah, super overpriced and expensive. That coffret should have been $250 at most, not $350. But at least you get the entire collection of the Les Exclusifs perfume. Yes, it's only 4 mil per perfume, but at least that's something. This, we'll go. And if you really want to do the set, Chanel, then don't charge us full price. Don't charge us $900. Charge $750. Charge $800. Something. Even then, it's too much. But like, give me some reason to want to buy at once so many perfumes. Because the box made in China alone ain't the reason, marketing team at Chanel. I don't know if you think that we're so delusional, that we're such victims of your brand, that we're going to accept this. This is giving me major advent calendar vibes from a couple of years ago. IYKYK. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. And until next time, thumb up the video, subscribe, and never give up on love. Bye.